The Lathers are last out, but also last in last night. 7:15. Good morning. The air quality is not great. Definitely smell smoke, and there's a view of the valley. There's a buck down there. Another one ran by. Looks like maybe like 5 to 7 points on each of them.
Wow, it is like so smoky. You can smell it. Hopefully it doesn't affect the lake view too much. There's no clouds, so that's good.
Oh, look. We are approaching the rim of the crater. That's Hillman Peak. I checked. Don't think I'll be able to bag it. Wow, this is a very interesting thing.
Let's go!
Why are you so excited?
We're making cash out here, baby!
We're rich!
I literally just drooled.
We're rich! It's $1. And we're picking up litter. Look at that.
Rich in love and money now.
Hey, Pamela, whose $1 is that?
It's Henry's. He found it. But I picked it up.
This
All right.
is my first view of Crater Lake.
Henry's about to experience Crater Lake for the first time. Danger. Keep back. We just talked to a really nice ranger for a while. Oh. You can't really see it, y'all. Well, you can see it. Wow, it looks very different with all the smoke.
Wow.
There's a fire that started yesterday.
Oh yeah, that fire I was talking about yesterday? Started yesterday.
Yeah, the park ranger told us about it because I was asking about the smoke. This is crazy because the smoke makes it look like it's just hazy. You can't even really tell that it's water. Do you agree with that?
Yeah,
You can tell it's water because of the reflection, and that's kind of it. Here you can tell if you look over at Wizard Island area, but just looking over it, it's really hard to tell.
kind of a cool effect.
It
I
is.
think I'd probably prefer it without the haze.
Yeah, it's unique. Maybe it'll blow off. I mean, we're gonna be here for a couple of days, so you might get some different views. Any commentary, Henry?
Very cool. I want to go to that island.
Guys, not only is this trail crew doing amazing trail work, they offered us fresh local nectarines. Oh my gosh, day made. Oh my god.
Pamela, how's the nectarine?
This is honestly not trail related. One of the best nectarines I've ever tasted. It's so sweet.
Yeah,
it's perfectly ripe.
General, I think back there. No, yeah,
It doesn't hurt that I'm like eating it here and everything, and I'm like rejecting trail food internally, but this is objectively amazing.
So we were given this by this scouting troop, formerly known as the Boy Scouts. And yeah, it's pretty funny. There's a national park employee trying to corral the scouts, and there's like a guy swinging an axe like wildly, and the guy's like, maybe a little less vigorous swinging. You kind of want to be careful with that. It's kind of funny. Brings me back to my scouting days. We were talking to the ranger, and he said they got 52 feet of snow this year, which covered those snow poles or snow sticks. It's a lot of snow. Those moth, cricket, grasshopper things, okay, they're not moths, but cricket, grasshopper things sound exactly like the old school sprinkler system that was parked right outside of our room at the White Pass Village Inn. Those condos that was literally running all night and was very irritating because there's no air conditioning, so we had to have the windows open. I left it running all night. It was parked right outside of our room, and I almost got up in the middle of the night and disconnected it. Anyway, those grasshoppers sound exactly like it. It's kind of crazy.
So we're doing the rim trail here, and I think that guy up there is the watchman. There's like a trail to it in like an observatory, not an observatory, like an observation point. We'll see if I go up that thing or not. To be determined. It's off of the rim trail, and I'm feeling a little ready to take a break and be at the lodge, but to be determined.
Some Nobos just stopped to ask about the status of the water caches, so I told them that, and then I asked if they had gone through the Sierras, and they said yes. Well, one of them had, one of them hadn't. But yeah, we've passed the flipper Nobos, and now most Nobos, it feels like, are either section hikers or have gone through the Sierras. The past couple days, we've been consistently meeting all the way through the Sierra Nobos, which is very impressive. There's some footprints up there. I wonder if that's the route up to Hillman. But, gotta keep moving. We got a lot of stuff to do at the lodge today and tomorrow. Mostly planning for the Sierra.
Okay, so now you can see more kind of like ripples and stuff in the water, which makes it more clear that it's water. And you can see some sparkly water down there, which is really beautiful. We came from that area-ish, I guess, and been walking around on the rim trail. And yeah, it's really, really beautiful. Y'all have heard of the rooftop carrier, but wait and see what I'm about to show you. Strapping a duffel bag to the top of the car. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love that. There's even a little bit of snow down there. Wild.
Welcome to another episode of Peak Bagging with Hank Lather, the show where I bag mostly inconsequential peaks. And today we have a very special guest joining us on the program. It's Pamela. She's gonna do it. We're gonna do the Watchman. Are you excited?
Medium.
Medium. Man, the little kid in me loves a staircase, a stone staircase up to a stone structure on top of a mountain. Pamela sped up the thing. Could be heard saying, "I'm over this." The last few tenths of them. Well, last few, whatever. The last few. Lame. You can't even go to the cool shack on top. All right. What do you think?
Peak bagged. I'm not doing this again till Mount Whitney.
That's fair enough.
Watchman and Whitney. I only peak bag W's. And only 2. Watchman and Whitney.
How fitting. We're at a historic fire lookout. And yesterday we saw a fire start. Evidence of a fire having started. How was your snack?
It's great. I'm not done with it yet. But it's going well.
Where did you obtain your snack?
I requested if you could get me a snack from your food bag because it was more easily accessible, and also you had Nutella and I did it. And I knew you wanted to share with me.
I do. I love sharing.
Thank you.
There's a boat down there. Is that the ferry to Wizard Island? So cool. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Oh, there's the ocean. Wizard Island. Look at that. A little metal piece on top, the tippy top. What have you just done?
I have summited.
True summit. There's the boat. It looked empty, and someone said the boat tours weren't running. So maybe it is empty. Then why is the boat going? So many questions.
Wow, the ripples in the water. Okay, you can't really see it very well, but they are amazing from this boat. They're just like so smooth, and they like linger for so long, and
There's
You can
also ripples in this direction, which I wonder are if they're reflections off of something.
Yeah, maybe. And you can see down into the water, like further than I would think. It's like pretty clear, actually.
Just as the early explorers, we wonder, why is it so blue?
It looks like the Caribbean or something.
Dang, this outcropping I'm on. Very cool. Then there's those rocks out there. I'm on, it's a little peninsula. It's very secure, actually.
Another vantage point. It's nice to see how it's changing during the day and stuff as the smoke lets up. Henry's up there. I gotta be honest, it's real hot and I'm ready to get to the lodge. The font of these signs, all the Crater Lake signs have this font that's like medieval. That's how Henry described it. I think that was a good description. I was thinking Gothic, but I think medieval is a better. Did you want to say something? Nope, just strutting. Henry has been looking for some rock that people take a picture on.
This still isn't it, but this is a very safe one.
Yeah, we're not exactly sure what the rock in question is, but this one seems pretty good.
All right, just passed a group of PCT hikers, and I asked them, as I'm starting to do, did you go all the way through the Sierra? And she said, yes, everybody you meet in this bubble went through the Sierras. So that's our answer. We asked one guy how many people he estimated, and he said he thought between 200 to 300. So that's pretty impressive.
Guys, it's right there. We made it to the Crater Lake Lodge, and we walked here. I walked here all the way from Canada, every mile.
You're very cute.
I'm very excited.
Hank's hungry and tired and thirsty. Good news, I found an outlet. Bad news, it is in the ceiling. We have found a shady spot because it's very hot outside, and even hotter in that lodge, and there's like 1 million people. So we brought a tray where we're most comfortable. The woods. Here's what we got.
Sitting on a rock.
Yep. Potato salad.
I should have gotten salt.
I got some salt packets.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Pulled pork with slaw, pulled pork no slaw. Ice cream, gotta eat that quickly. Some fountain drinks. Fries. Even comes with a hair in your pulled pork. It's fun.
Hair 10. Well, everyone, I have some great news. I decided, oh my gosh, this lake is just so beautiful. I decided to pop over to the visitor center just to see what the situation was with the Junior Ranger program since we're zeroing here tomorrow. We have a lot of stuff to do, but I'm like, oh, I'll just look and see. Also, this is the backdrop. Anyway, and Junior Ranger programs, in case you don't know, are just a very wide, there's a lot of variability in the requirements, how much time it takes, how difficult it is, etc. And it can take hours. A lot of them you have to attend a ranger program, which only happens certain times a day, and on and on. Anyway, this one is potentially the easiest one I've ever done. Just looked at the book and probably could finish it in like 30 minutes, so pretty excited about that. Also, just look. It's so nice. Also, I don't wear my hat, but it's really hot in the place where we're sitting, which is like above the Rim Visitor Center or like gift shop snack place. So I took my hat off. And anyway, yeah, so it looks like I'm going to become a Crater Lake Junior Ranger. I'm very excited. I like the ones that are more like complex and take longer and stuff, but in this case it would mean that I probably couldn't do it, so for that reason I'm sort of happy. Anyway, running over to the lodge really fast just to kind of see what the situation is. I think we still have another 5 miles to hike today because we need to hike down to Mazama Village, and then tomorrow we're probably going to take the trolley up here. But I kind of want to just see like what the situation at the lodge is, if there's a good place that we can sit, if there's a place that we can charge, or if it's like not really a good place for us to go. Just gonna try to feel it out and see what is going on.
For no discernible reason, Pamela has just done this.
There's no one around if it helps. This has been our home for the afternoon. It's been good to us, but
It's been very hot. It's been the hottest day on the PCT, mostly because of this room.
it's very warm in here. These fans do not do much, but
They blow around warm air, which is nice, but
we needed to do stuff, and there wasn't a lot of shade outside, and we needed the Wi-Fi, and it doesn't really work
And the
outside.
power.
And the power, so here we are.
hottest day so far.
Thankful for what we have. All right, we've escaped.
Feels much nicer out here.
It does, honestly. And we're saying goodbye to Crater Lake for right now. We're going to walk on the rest of the alternate. We're going to connect to the PCT. We're going to walk on a side trail to Mazama Village. We're going to camp, and then we're going to come back here at some point today on the
I'm gonna
trolley.
shower.
Tomorrow on the trolley. Yeah, hang around to shower.
Ideally do laundry. That's not happening tonight.
Don't be ambitious. It's like 6:30. Yeah. Wish us luck.
I've had a lot of deer run away from me, but this one's been running alongside of us. Kind of strange.
We made it back to the PCT.
I guess so.
We should double check this. I think it's this way.
This is maybe the grossest piece of trash I picked up on the PCT. Somebody's earplug. I draw the line at cigarette butts and used toilet paper. I don't pick those up. That's on the litterer. Well, it's all on the litterer. Well, unless it was unintentional. Anyway, yep, picked it up. Had to think about it, that's for sure.
Alright guys, it's late, so I have to talk quietly. And I'm pretty sure you can't see anything. But we're laying here in the amphitheater of the campground. We got to the camp store, hiked down, bought a bunch of cereal and milk and some other stuff, and ate it outside of the camp store. And there's this meteor shower going on, which is really cool. And yeah, the biggest meteors either of us have ever seen, and definitely a nice place to watch them. So we got our tent set up